Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
East going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East! A Wolverine walk-off winner!
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines!
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Rose City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Rose City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
Tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network, a busy stretch for the Grove City College women's basketball team continues as the Wolverines host one of their oldest rivals, Geneva, in President's Athletic Conference play. Tip-off coming up at the bottom of the hour. But first, it's time once again for the Jason Baker Show here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here, along with Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Coach, good to see you again. We've done this a lot here as of late, but great to be with you once again.
Always a pleasure.
The Grove City women's basketball team in action again tonight, taking on Geneva. The Wolverines were home Monday night, taking on Allegheny. Allegheny coming in second place in the PAC at 5-1. A battle for 40 minutes. The Wolverines off to a good start, led by 8 at the half. Allegheny chipped away, and ultimately Allegheny heated up in the fourth quarter. Grove City cooled off a little bit in the fourth. Allegheny pulls out a 65-60 win. Certainly maybe oversimplifying things, but a lot of good things, but unfortunately just enough things that maybe didn't go the Wolverines' way down the stretch.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We played hard. We played really well. There was just 2 or 3 plays really that were the difference in that game, and we did not execute well enough with our post coverage, and their big, really, really big post player, really good post player, had a really good day.
Sarah Santacola, 28 points and 12 rebounds to lead Allegheny and really carried the Gators down the stretch. The Wolverines in the first half, first quarter, getting out to a lead, then open up a double-digit lead. What was working for the Wolverines?
Well, we were playing great defense, and I think our post coverage was a lot better. We ran our offense freely pretty much the whole night, I thought, and we handled the pressure really well. We made shots. We made some shots in the first half, and still 8 of 20 from 3. We'll take that every single night, obviously, but I think overall 35%. We got to make a few more plays, and we got to make a few winning plays. We did such a good job rebounding the basketball the whole night, but they had 2 offensive rebounds in the last 45 seconds of the game that was a huge play. We got to make winning plays, and I think that's the difference.
And certainly and I'm sure in the film review on Tuesday, those are things you point out that 1 or 2 plays could undo 20 good ones.
Oh, absolutely. And and that's what we talk about is every second matters. You can look at just a simple guard-to-guard handoff that we didn't communicate and led to a 3 in the first half. And, every play is a big one. And so we've got to be more consistent and make more of those plays.
And the way the conference is, too, with such depth in terms of quality teams, that teams like Allegheny, W&J, the team we'll see tonight, Geneva, at Bethany on Saturday. All these teams, they make you pay for every mistake.
That's absolutely right. And, we know going into these games that, it's going to be a fight and it's going to be tough. And so we've got to, just like you said, we've got to make winning plays, especially down the stretch. And because every one of these games matters, and they're all tough ones.
Wolverines were led Monday night. Meredith Sherrod, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Clara Hannon adding 10 points, 5 rebounds, also 3 steals and 3 assists. And in watching, Clara play, just again, yeah, maybe she didn't make as many shots as she would have wanted. Certainly shots that are good shots for Clara that just didn't go in. But it seems like she's really playing her best basketball in a long time overall at both ends.
I absolutely think so. And yeah, and it's not just, you go back to Saturday against Teal, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. She is really playing well all around and has been a complete player. And honestly, probably our best leader and just one of those people that you really root for because she's one of the best human beings that God has blessed us with on this green earth.
100%. She's done some work in the sports info office over the last few years too, and of course, her being a Grove City product, have had the chance to watch her, know her for a long time, and certainly fun to watch her and fun to watch her playing at a high level. Somebody who's kind of new to the program this year, Kaylee Devlin, a freshman, 3 assists, hit a big 3 early on. It's one of the things I'm sure. As a coach and you and the coaching staff, you're with players every day, from mid-October and every day practice or sometimes multiple sessions this time of year. From my standpoint, we're seeing games generally. Occasionally you'll see practice, but seeing something like what Kaylee Devlin, the progress she has made, and as well as Alexis Hudson, who came in as well. Those two specifically, who are in the 2 freshmen in the rotation, their growth, it's they don't look the same as they did back in November.
100% right. And we talked to Kaylee after the game and just mentioned to her that it was great to see in a big moment like that. The moment was not too big for her, and she stepped up, and I think it's just going to continue to get better and better and better. Same with Alexis Hudson. Those two have been, there's a play that, doesn't show up on the stat report that, we obviously we didn't practice Sunday. We had a walk or kind of a half walk through Monday, and we talked about a few of their sets, and really we couldn't spend a ton of time on it. But there was a play in the first half where they ran one of their sets, and Alexis Hudson, just being a smart player, knew exactly where to be and took it away, and we ended up getting a stop and a layup out of it. And those two are basketball smart. They're competitors, and the moment's not too big for them, and they're just going to continue to really grow and get better.
When you have 2 players, and there are a lot of players on this team with the basketball smarts, the IQ, and so forth. When you are evaluating players, be it self-scouting, looking at who you have right now, and of course recruiting, that basketball, that savvy, that IQ. You can look and you can see how tall somebody is. You can watch them maybe stand and make a lot of shots or whatever, or be able to handle the basketball, but that mental side of it, if somebody's a little bit is short in that area, that offsets all the physical gifts.
Right, and it's not always the easiest thing to see, and that's why I think, seeing people play live, talking about recruiting is really important. I'm excited about the commits that we have because I feel like they have that. But yeah, you can practice all you want, but not every situation in a basketball game is going to be scripted, and so you've at times got to be a good athlete and figure things out. And so I do think that's something that we're improving at, and we have some young players that have that.
Wolverines 4-3 in the President's Athletic Conference after Monday night, looking to get to 5-3 tonight against Geneva. Geneva also coming in with a 4-3 conference record. When Coach and I come back, we will talk about the Golden Tornadoes. They made it to the PAC championship game last year. Geneva coming in 7-5 overall, coming off back-to-back wins. Geneva's been in a lot of close games this year, and the GTs have done well in those close games. We will talk about Geneva when we come back. We'll have more of the Jason Baker Show after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
Welcome back to the Jason Baker Show on the Wolverine Sports Network. Ryan Briggs here along with Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Grove City and Geneva tonight in PAC women's basketball action. A doubleheader in the Grove City College Arena. Men's game to follow at 7:30. Coach, Geneva, a program that has been on the rise over the last handful of years under now sixth-year head coach Michael Grinder. The Tornadoes 7-5 overall this year, 4-3 in the PAC, back-to-back wins over Bethany and Westminster, both at home. And obviously, Geneva, when you think about Geneva, a team, they want to get out and go.
Yeah, they still play extremely fast and try to cause a lot of chaos, but they're much more of a driving team this year. You know, the three-point shot isn't as big a weapon as it has been. They have some really good drivers and are a lot more aggressive to the rim. And honestly, I think that's a big part of why they've gotten better and better and better is they have players that are more aggressive to the rim to create opportunities on the perimeter. But, yeah, they're still going to shoot the three, no doubt about it. But they have some really good just all-around scorers. They can score different ways.
Aislinn Thompson leading the team with 23 pointers, but 4 players averaging double figures per night, led by Emily Garvin. Emily, in her first season playing at Geneva, was here as a freshman at Grove City. Transferred to Geneva, was a multi-sport athlete there. Her brother, outstanding high jumper at Geneva. And, we certainly, no surprise to see that she's averaging 19.4 points per game. You talk about getting to the rim, and 52 of 73 at the line. She's shooting 50% from the field. She's getting to the paint a lot, it would appear.
Yeah, and if she gets it to the paint, it's going in the bucket. She is really good, and she's super strong and can just put the ball in the basket a lot of different ways. So, yes, stopping her from getting to the paint is going to be something that's real important tonight.
One of the top freshmen in the PAC this year, Alex Cousins, out of Northeast, averaging 11 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. We, of course, Monday night, the outstanding freshman for Allegheny, Bella Antonacci, and certainly Cousins right there with her in terms of newcomer of the year contention in the PAC. Mackenzie Barraclough averaging 11 points, 8 rebounds per game as well. Then Anna Ulmer, twin sister of our Emma Ulmer, Anna Ulmer, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds per game. Obviously, Geneva, they present a lot of problems and some matchup difficulties for a lot of teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And they'll put Cousins at the 5 and go small and really get after you. They'll put Cousins at the 4 and play big. They do a lot of different things. And like I said, they can score a lot of different ways. They score through their defense, with their pressure. But they can score a lot of different ways, and it's definitely a tough guard.
Geneva this year in games decided by 6 points or fewer, 5-0. A team that, when you see it in sports teams, whether it's baseball winning one-run games or football teams winning one-score games or whatever the case is, like this with basketball, you start to think, sometimes think, oh, it'll even out, but there's obviously something to it. This team's very comfortable playing close games and being in tight spots at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're still kind of searching for that closer to help us win those one-run games. And it's different people every night, it seems. And so we're, that's something that we're working on. But yeah, they're comfortable in those situations, and the thing about them is they're going to play hard and get after you for 40 minutes, regardless of the situation. You look at their game against W&J; it was a 29, 30-point game after 3 quarters, and W&J ended up winning by 12. And so you can't relax because they'll put it on you, and they'll put they are a spurt ability team where they're looking for that big spurt, and you just can't relax against that.
One thing that does stand out, though, Geneva in conference play, as we said, 4-3, 4-0 at home, 0-3 on the road. Wolverines have them in the Grove City College Arena tonight, looking to keep that trend up. The one thing, going back to our first segment, you said about there are some things that are hard to replicate in practice. You can work on end-of-game situations and close situations, but it's a lot different when there are officials and people in the crowd and all that, simulating these, tight, games down the last 2, 3, 4 minutes of a fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and poise under pressure is a big deal. And you look at Monday night for example. A minute and a half to go in a one-possession game, and we foul 35 feet away from the basket. They get 2 offensive rebounds in a last possession. It's those plays in crunch time that we've got to make, and we've got to find people that are not only willing to make them, but excited to make them.
Aside from that, what are a couple of other keys tonight for the Wolverines to knock off Geneva and get to 5-3 in conference play?
We got to take care of the basketball. That's, I think, top of the list. Scouting report points tonight are going to be huge, meaning that we can't let Almer get to her left hand. We can't let Garvin get to the paint with little to no resistance, especially to her right hand. We can't let their point guard number 8, one of their point guards number 8, get to her right hand. We've got to be solid with our scouting report points and take away things that those players want to do.
Coach, always a pleasure. Best of luck tonight, and we will talk to you next week when the Wolverines return home after a couple of sojourns on the road in the PAC. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Sounds good. Thanks, Briggs.
That's Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. When we come back, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and the opening tip. You've been listening to the Jason Baker Show on the home of the Wolverines.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes, another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger, 2 if you're very overweight, and 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Tonight on the Wolverines Sports Network, we have one of the great rivalries in Western Pennsylvania being renewed tonight as the Grove City College women's basketball team hosts Geneva. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you tonight here in the Grove City College Arena. So glad you could join us as we are in the first full week of January and our first doubleheader of 2025, and it should be a good one tonight. The women's game leading things off, and the men's game will follow later tonight. Time now for our starting lineups as you see on the screen. Our video crew tonight. We have Emma Daly running things up there. We also have Tori Stevenson on camera. Tyler Grupak is up there. Our stat crew tonight. We have the Merrick siblings, Natalie and Ryan. They are here tonight as well. So glad to have the band is back together, so to speak. But we appreciate everybody pitching in and what should be a fun doubleheader tonight. Starting lineups first for Geneva, 7-5 overall, 4-3 under head coach Mike Grinder. The guards are Jessie Moon. She is a 5'7" freshman from Mons, Belgium. Moon will make start number 3 this year. She's averaging 3 points per game. She'll be joined in the backcourt by Emily Garvin, 5'6" junior from Northumberland Christian. Garvin, the leading scorer in the President's Athletic Conference, averaging 19.4 points per game. Up front, it will be Alex Cousins, 5'11" freshman from Northeast. Start number 7 for her. She averages 11 points per game. She'll be flanked by Mackenzie Barraclough, 5'9" senior. Barraclough is from Lorraine. Start number 13 for her, 11 points, and a team leading 8.7 rebounds per night. And the fifth starter, it's Anna Ulmer, 6'2 junior from Northumberland Christian. Ulmer making start number 9. She's averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds per night. Moon, Barraclough, Garvin, Cousins, Ulmer for the Geneva Golden Tornadoes. Head coach Mike Grinder, year number 6. Of course, Geneva made the PAC tournament finals last year before falling in the title game. For Grove City, head coach Jason Baker will line them up this way. It is the familiar starting 5. The guards are Bethany Thompson, 5'7 sophomore. She's out of Exeter Township. Thompson comes into tonight's game averaging 4 points per game. Mara Polchinski joins her in the backcourt, 5'6 senior. Polchinski out of Norman. Mara averaging 7.4 points and a team leading 2.5 assists per game. Up front, Jaden Davensizer, 5'9 senior from Seneca Valley. Davensizer, 141 career threes. Now that's third all-time, team leading 21 this year. She averages 7 per game. Clara Hannon, 5'8 senior from Grove City, averaging 9 points per game. And the fifth starter is Meredith Sherrod, 5'11 junior from New Braunfels, Texas. Sherrod averaging a team leading 9.8 rebounds, along with a team leading 5.3 rebounds per game. Thompson, Davensizer, Hannon, Polchinski, and Sherrod for Grove City here at home tonight, taking on Geneva, the first of 2 meetings. They will play during the final week of the regular season down at Geneva, and that will be on February 19th. That'll be the penultimate game of the regular season. We'll take a quick break and have more pregame after this. This is Wolverine basketball.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Approaching tip-off here in the Grove City College Arena. The officials for tonight's game, your lead referee, Ron Connolly. Colleen Thompson and Ron Leeds are the umpires. Game 1 of 2 tonight. Men's game scheduled to tip at 7:30. That'll be coming up, of course, here on the Wolverine Sports Network as well. Full slate of action in the PAC. Waynesburg hosted Franciscan earlier today. We'll get you a final on that here as we go on. Bethany hosts Franciscan. W&J hosts Teal. And Allegheny is at Westminster. We'll have the tip when we come back. It's Grove City and Geneva coming up next on the home of the Wolverines.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird, too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
And we get ready to tee it up here in the Grove City College Arena. Grove City, 4-3 in the league. Geneva, 4-3 in the league. A lot of basketball left, but preliminarily it looks as if, maybe 7 teams for 6 spots in the PAC tournament. Again, somebody could fall out, somebody could jump up and catch the lead draft, to use an auto racing analogy. But both these teams at 4-3, Bethany's 4-3. The Wolverines see the Bison on Saturday down in West Virginia. So it is, big week for the Wolverines, certainly. Grove City will go left to right in the first half. White jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim. Geneva in the black with old gold numbers and letters and old gold trim. Tip is won by Geneva. We are underway. Second half of the regular season getting underway. Right corner, Cousins, 3, no good. Rebound collected on the near side, however, by Barraclough, and Geneva will get a second opportunity. Moon on the right wing. Down low, Cousins pops open, shot blocked. Second try up and good for Alex Cousins, and it's 2-0 Geneva. 2-0 now, Geneva cranking up the full court pressure. Geneva wants to make this a track meet. Right side, Hannon, 3 long, no good. Rebound far corner, Sherrod with it. Sherrod on the baseline, pull-up jumper, good. And we're tied at 2. Sherrod tying the game at 2. You look down, you may miss something tonight. Cousins drives to the hoop, puts it up and in, but she'll be called for the travel. And the first turnover of the night will give the ball back to Grove City. David Sizer down court to Sherrod, right wing Thompson with it. Thompson to the right block, across the lane. Polchinski can't get it to go, ball batted around, and Sherrod will collect it far corner. Wolverines get another opportunity at it. Down the lane, and a double dribble will be called on Thompson. So each team turning it over once. 8:55 to go first quarter. One thing to keep in mind, well, we'll try to squeeze it in there. Garvin with it for Geneva. Garvin right block, cut off by Sherrod. Now Garvin in trouble, throws a 3-hopper left wing to Barraclough. And the back on the right wing for Ulmer. Anna Ulmer, the big lefty, 3 long, no good. Polchinski the rebound, and here comes Grove City. Polchinski steaming ahead to Sherrod on the block. She'll put it up and in. Meredith Sherrod back-to-back hoops, and Grove City has its first lead. 4-2, shared with all 4 for the Wolverines. Ulmer in the backcourt. She's the twin sister of Grove City's Emma Ulmer, and Anna Ulmer will be called for the carry. They are identical twins. Of course, we will be able to differentiate them tonight. Emma's wearing white, Anna's wearing black, but Anna Ulmer's a lefty. Geneva setting up the half-court trap or a little tandem 2-3 perhaps. Polchinski gets it ahead to Hannon. Hannon to the foul line. Pull up 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound loose far side. Sherrod with it. Sherrod along the baseline in some trouble. Steps through and she'll be called for the travel. She had an extra step in there, and it will be Geneva basketball. 2 minutes gone by in a fast-paced first quarter as we expected. Geneva comes in scoring 76 a game and giving up 81. Grove City scores 71 per game and gives up a shade under 70. And a double dribble called on the far side. Almost seems as if both teams are maybe trying to go too fast. It's like, the old too fast for conditions type thing, which sometimes you see this winter weather. Turnovers a bit of a problem in the early going for each squad. Thompson left wing to Polchinski. David Sizer lob to Thompson posting up. Kick it over to Hannon. Hannon into the lane, stripped, got it back, put it up, no but a foul. Clara Hannon will shoot 2. The foul goes on. There is no number 12 out there for Geneva. It's going to be on 15. It's on Garvin. So Garvin picks up the first foul of the night and puts Clara Hannon on the line to shoot 2. First one rims out, no good. Hannon's second is good. First point of the night for Clara. 5-2. Grove City with the lead. Cousins around Polchinski. Works it right side. Barraclough 3 on the way. Good. Barraclough buries the 3. We're tied at 5. Five all. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Polchinski with it down low for Sherrod. Puts it up. It was deflected. And the rebound grabbed out of there by Garvin for Geneva. Left side Barraclough with it. And now out to Garvin against the Grove City man-to-man. 18 to shoot. Garvin around a screen, kick it out to Ulmer. Anna Ulmer near wing for Moon. Moon getting the start again tonight. Around a double screen, throws it down low. Barraclough works it back to Ulmer. Ulmer to her left, driving in. Ulmer up with the left hand, too strong, no good. And the rebound saved by Garvin on the baseline. Shot clock went off, but it should have reset as the shot did hit the rim. So will be Geneva ball on the baseline, 15 on the shot clock. And that will be a new 5. And for Grove City, it will be Kaylee Devlin checking in, Emma Ulmer, Alexa McDowell, Alexis Hudson, and Reese Hazley, the new 5 for the Wolverines. Shot clock is reset to 20 as it should have been. Cousins up top, 3 on the way, no good. And rebound grabbed by McDowell. She gets tied up from behind by Barraclough. It will be Grove City ball via the arrow. As Geneva won the tip, I believe. Yeah, it's Grove City basketball. Everybody's pointing different directions here, but we had it right here at the table. Hudson's inbound deflected by Garvin and grabbed by Destiny McCullough for Geneva. She checked in, the freshman out of Austintown Fitch. Cousins shot at the foul line, swatted by Emma Ulmer. And here comes Grove City. Hudson over the timeline. We've got a lot going on for a 5-5 game. McDowell, 3 good. Not 5-5 anymore. McDowell with a 3 ball. McDowell hits the 3, her 12th of the season. And it's 8-5 Grove City. Actually, her 13th of the season. She's second on the team. Garvin into the lane, muscles it up, no but a foul, and Emily Garvin will toe the line to the left. Garvin loves to get inside, and she draws the foul on Kaylee Devlin. First foul of the night on Grove City. Aislinn Thompson, sharpshooter for Geneva, checking in, sophomore from the Lincoln Park Performing Arts Charter School. Garvin misses line to the left. Comes in at 71%. 52 of 73 prior to that miss. Geneva has attempted and made more free throws than any team in the PAC. As Garvin hits that one, make it 8-6. Geneva also, the Geneva opponents have attempted more free throws and made more free throws than any other PAC team. So we could have a bonanza of foul shots tonight. McDowell looking to get it into Emma Omer, knocked away. McCullough will steal. Destiny McCullough into the forecourt with it. McCullough leaves it for the trailer Garvin left side, working on Devlin. Garvin into the paint, blocked, but a foul. Emma Omer picks up the foul on her old high school teammate. Her first, team second, and Garvin back to the line. So Garvin to shoot two, looking to tie the game with 5:26 to go in the first quarter. Long on that one, no good. The Geneva substitute waits at the table, waiting to check in. Second one up and in, Garvin's second point of the night. Now she will check out, and Abby Schoaf, a 5'4 senior, will check in. Grove City's lead, 8-7. Hazley working on Schoaf in the forecourt. Both teams will substitute a lot. They'll be busy at the scorers table tonight. Reese Hazley, top of the key, three short. And Destiny McCullough, the rebound. But McCullough called for the double dribble. So we've had a litany of double dribbles so far tonight, but they've been clear. Just one of those nights. Emma Bramson will check in for Geneva. 5'10 freshman, replacing Alex Cousins, the 5'11 mark. Inbound to Ulmer, left of the lane. That's Emma Ulmer working on Anna Ulmer, and a little bit of good-natured talk there. Anna Ulmer picks up the foul, her first, team second. One 4 inbounds. Emma Ulmer with it, guarded by Anna Ulmer. Probably not the first time that's happened. Work it down low. McDowell finds Hudson up and in. Alexis Hudson, first basket of the night, and what a feed from McDowell. 10-7 Grove City, 4:50 to go first quarter. McCullough on the near left wing. You see Geneva new jerseys this year because they have some of the new jersey numbers. Used to be you couldn't have an integer over 5. Thompson right of lane out to Ulmer. 3. Ulmer short. That's Anna Ulmer. The rebound out of bounds. Into the vicinity of Geneva Sports Information Director Extraordinaire Chris Matthews, who made the trip up tonight. We have a timeout on the floor with 4:33 to go in the half. Grove City has the lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
The Grove City lead. Alexis Hudson, Reese Hazley, Haley Hertzler, Alexa McDowell, and Emma Ulmer, the Grove City 5. Alex Cousins, Emma Bramson, Destiny McCullough, Aislinn Thompson, and Abby Schoaf, the 5 for Geneva. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Hudson left corner to Hertzler. Hertzler, boy, she's given Grove City some great minutes off the bench here all season, but especially as of late. Hazley driving left of the lane, and a foul will be called on Cousins, her first, team third. Cousins tried to get there, but was just a hair tardy. It'll be her first, team third. Baseline inbound to Emma Ulmer, kisses it off the glass. Ulmer's First hoop of the night. 12-7 Grove City, 4:10 to go first quarter. Ulmer scoring on the set play. Very dangerous. She can catch it up high and shoot over the defense. A very confident-looking shot from about 12, 13 feet out. Cousins, top of the key, pulls up 3 on the way. Good for Cousins. First 3 of the night for her. She has 5, and Grove City's lead is cut to 12-10. 3:50 to go first quarter. Alexandra Cousins. Hudson in the lane, shot no good. Followed by Ulmer, doesn't go, and Cousins the rebound. Cousins ahead to McCullough. McCullough on the right wing, working on Hertzler. Gets inside, McCullough puts it up, and she's fouled by Hertzler. Hertzler's first, team third, and Destiny McCullough will toe the line to the left. McCullough on the season, 12 out of 23, 52%. It's her 13th appearance of the season. She's started 6. McCullough sinks the first one. As we noted, this is the first year that NCAA players can wear jersey numbers with a digit higher than 5. We see McCullough wearing 8. As that one rattles around and drops in for McCullough. And Geneva has forged a 12-all tie with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hazley spin dribble to the front court, finds Hudson. Hertzler with it. Grove City new jerseys this year, but they stayed with the conventional numbering. Hudson in the paint, the Hertzler left corner for Hazley. Hazley hit the 3, but a 3-second violation will be called. Ulmer camping out in the lane. And instead of Grove City being on top, we remain tied at 12. Davensizer, Polchinski, Hannon, and Sherrod back in for the Wolverines. Hertzler stays on the floor. Will be Geneva ball, looking to retake the lead with 3:14 to go first quarter. Cousins over the timeline with it. Cousins to the left block. Cousins all the way, puts it up, no good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Garvin, too strong. Hertzler fumbles the rebound, now picks it up and leads the break. Hertzler dribbling through traffic. She'll go all the way. Righty layup, high off the glass, no good. Polchinski with the rebound. Up top for Sherrod, reverse the right wing. Davensizer, 3, no. Rebound batted around, and McCullough grabs it for Geneva. 2:44 to go in the first. Tied at 12. Thompson whips it right side McCullough. McCullough changing hands with the dribble, whips it left corner. Thompson, and now left side for Barraclough. Barraclough driving in, might have had an extra step in there. Gets the basket to go, she has 5, and Geneva back on top. 14-12. Geneva on top, 2:17 to go. Sherrod works it to Davensizer, trying to save it. She does, gets to Hertzler. Hertzler gets in between a couple defenders. Hannon inside, ball knocked away by Garvin. A lot of contact, and here comes Geneva after the turnover. Cousins left side, pulls up. High arcing 3, good. Cousins with 8, 17-12 Geneva. Cousins with a pair of 3s, had 9 coming in. Just a sub 20% three-point shooter on the season, but looking good tonight. Polchinski stripped, got it back. She's in trouble. Ball still loose. Polchinski comes out of the pack with it. 10 to shoot. Hannon right side. Hannon to the block, and she is clobbered by Cousins. Cousins picks up her second, team 4th, and Hannon will shoot 2 with 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. So Cousins getting her second foul. That does not break the heart of Wolverine fans. Hannon line to the right, first one up, and long, no good. Clara now 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Came in 13 of 15 on the season, 87%. That one up and in. Hannon gone mismake twice. She has 2, 17-13, 1:30 to go, and Anna Ulmer called for a travel. Out in the open there, and it'll go back to Grove City. Barraclough, McCullough, Garvin. We see Libby Mala in for the first time for Geneva. She snuck in during the free throws. Davensizer near block to Sherrod. Doubled. Sherrod now across the lane with the left hand. It is blocked by Anna Ulmer. Hannon the rebound, puts it up. No, but a foul. That'll be on Anna Ulmer, her second. A couple of Geneva frontliners in some foul trouble. Anna Ulmer picks up her second. And Hannon back to the line. Libby Campbell, 6'2" freshman from Slippery Rock, checking in. Hannon hits the front end. Second one on the way for Clara, puts it up and rattles around and drops in. She's hit 3 in a row at the line, and Grove City's trimmed the lead back to 2, 17-15. As we have a minute 10 to go in the first quarter. McCullough to Garvin left wing. Down low, Barraclough popping open, pivot, steps through up with the left hand, no good. Hannon rips away the rebound. She'll push it ahead. Hannon, right of the lane for the trailer, Davensizer. 3 for the lead, off the mark, no good. Polchinski with the offensive rebound. Polchinski finds Thompson in the corner. Sherrod now left of the lane, back to Thompson. Thompson, 3-ball long. And Geneva able to come out of there with the rebound. Barraclough, with it, the rebound. Leads the team in rebounding and picked off that defensive board. McCullough has it kicked. Thompson got a foot in there. Stayed Geneva ball far side. 39 seconds to go in the first. Grove City 5 of 16 from the field. Geneva 5 of 15. The difference, Geneva 3 threes. Grove City 1 3. 12-9 Grove City's edge on the glass. 20 on the shot clock. Moon back in. Left side. 3 put up. No, not. I glanced down. It was a ball fake. 11 to shoot. Garvin. 3. Mallow, that one missed everything. Lands on the baseline. It is Grove City ball with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Grove City can go for the final shot. Mallow's 3 was off the mark. Geneva cranking up the pressure. Remember, Grove City's in the bonus if there is a foul. Hannon, down court, Davensizer. Pulls up, right wing 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. A rebound, Thompson flies in for it. The Wolverines will get another crack at it. Sherrod at the foul line. Jumper on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Thompson rebound, 4 seconds, and a foul will be called. And the Wolverines will get free throws with 3.8 seconds to go. The foul's on Barraclough. Her first. Bethany Thompson to shoot 2. Thompson to shoot 2. Bethany 9 of 10 at the line this year, but missed that one. We said Geneva gets to the line more than anybody in the league. Geneva opponents get to the line more than anybody else's opponents. Thompson goes 0 for 2, but she gets the rebound. 2 seconds, Thompson to beat the buzzer, rims out, no. Sherrod got the rebound, but that is the end of an entertaining first quarter basketball. 17-15, Geneva has the lead. We'll come back with the second quarter after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
(17-15), Geneva the lead as we get ready to start the second quarter. Geneva in the black jerseys, old gold numbers and letters, old gold trim. Grove City, the home whites, red numerals and letters, and red trim. It'll be Geneva ball, starting the second quarter, going right to left. Garvin, Moon, Cousins, Mollop, and Garvin jumper from the block, no good. We'll get to the 5th Geneva player in a moment, but Hudson the rebound. Hudson, Hazley, Sarah Pfeiffer in for the Wolverines for the first time, the sophomore from Pine Richland, Thompson and Ulmer. Thompson left wing, 17-15 Geneva with the lead. Been a back and forth first half so far. Hazley down the lane, Hazley up with the left hand short. Might have been deflected. Moon the rebound. Moon will bring it ahead. Moon to Barraclough. Left corner Garvin. Move it back up top for Mala off her hands, but she'll track it down in the midcourt logo. 15 to shoot. Cousins in the high post. Back in with the two personals. Right wing to Moon. Moon steps back, finds Cousins. 8 to shoot. Cousins working on Hudson. Up with the left hand, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second try, too strong. Hazley the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. Hazley through the midcourt circle. To the line, to the lane. Hazley goes all the way. Lefty layup, no. Ball tipped around, and Cousins with it for Geneva. Neither team can buy a basket here in the last few possessions, dating back to the first quarter. Barraclough out to Cousins, who traveled with the basketball. Caught it, stepped, jumped, made the shot, but doesn't count. And Geneva turns it over for the 6th time tonight. Rose City 4 turnovers so far this evening. Thompson out, Kaylee Devlin back in for the Wolverines. Devlin 3 assists on Monday night against Allegheny. Hazley will bring it ahead. Guarded by Moon. Pfeiffer zings it over to Devlin, now left side to Hazley. Hazley far side with Moon all over. Hazley gets around her, shoves it off to Ulmer. Emma Ulmer left of the circle. Jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound snagged by Barraclough for Geneva. 8:30 to go in the half, 17-15 Geneva. And Barraclough driving to the hoop gets popped by Reese Hazley. And that'll be Reese's first. Team first in the second quarter. Schoaf back in for Geneva. Mala out. Barraclough inbounding to Garvin, left of the lane. Garvin working on Ulmer. Left wing to Cousins. 17 to shoot. Moon with it. Moon right of the lane to Cousins up top. Shovels it back to Garvin, give and go. Cousins, 3 on the way, short. Rebound, Sarah Pfeiffer tips it to herself, and here comes Grove City. Ball knocked away from Pfeiffer in the backcourt, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Geneva ball. Wolverines got it, but couldn't do much with it and give it back with 8:05 to go in the first half. Garvin between the circles with it. Snip it up top for Cousins. Cousins working on Ulmer, and Emma Ulmer is going to be called for the foul, her second. So each Ulmer on the respective teams has 2 fouls. Emma Ulmer out. And Geneva takes a 30-second timeout. It will become a media timeout, so we will take the timeout as well. Geneva on top, 17-15. Back after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, is that a faucet running?
Nope, that's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest.
It is?
Yeah, forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. The water comes straight from the forest to us. In fact...
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe.
How do trees clean the air?
They soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks, which means clean air for us.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yep, but the forest does more than give us clean air and water. It gives us shade for hot days, birds to listen to, and trees to climb.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know how cool the forest could be. Hey, let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Geneva taking the 30-second timeout with 7:58 to go, and that became a media timeout, but Geneva is charged the timeout. So Geneva 3 timeouts left, Grove City with all 4. And will be Geneva ball in the forecourt. Barraclough inbounding, gets to Cousins left of the lane. Cousins into the paint, up with the right hand, off the backboard, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. And Moon comes out of there with it, gets it to Cousins posting up. Cousins muscles it up, no good, gets her own rebound. Another try, it won't go. Cousins again, no, too strong. And finally coming out of there with it is McDowell. And McDowell is fouled by Garvin. Garvin reaching, that's her second. Wolverines, that's very fortunate there for Grove City to Cousins. Several chances, point blank, couldn't get it to go, and then Garvin picks up her second foul. Garvin with 2, Cousins 2, Ulmer with 2. 3 starters for Geneva in some moderate foul trouble with 7:30 to go in the half. We've had no scoring in the second quarter. It remains 17-15 Geneva. Sherrod top of the circle, jumper no. Rebound on the near side, secured by Schoaf. The Mohawk grad will bring it ahead. Abby Schoaf into the forecourt with it. Barraclough goes left of the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by Sherrod. And remains Geneva basketball. 19 on the shot clock. Lob to Anna Ulmer in the paint. Ulmer in on Sherrod, up with the left hand, no good. Devlin rips down the defensive rebound for Grove City. Coming up on the 7-minute mark, Wolverines down 2. Devlin, left wing for Hazley. Hazley finds Sherrod top of the circle, working on Ulmer, who has 2 fouls. Sherrod spins up with the left hand, no good. Rebound picked off by Barraclough for Geneva. 4th board of the night for Barraclough. 17-15, left side. Schoaf, 3 long, no good. Rebound Barraclough in the corner. Nobody guarding her. Now she'll drive in, whips it across the lane. Player posting up. That's Moon. Back to Schoaf, left side. Schoaf in a lane down low. Barraclough put it up, missed it. Ball batted off the backboard. Schoaf digs it out. Reversal to Garvin, right side. Garvin to the baseline. Skip it back to Moon, left corner. 3. Barraclough off the backboard. Rebound Hudson. This is not exactly pristine offensive basketball with 6:10 to go in the half. Right side, Devlin, 3, long, no good. Rebound Garvin on a run out. Here comes Geneva. Garvin 2 on 4. Garvin to the block, posting up with the right hand. It is short, ball batted around, Garvin with it. Second try up, it won't go. Rebound McDowell. Neither team could buy a basket with a $50 bill at this point. 5:50 to go in the half. Near block, Sherrod posting up. Sherrod across the lane, up with the left hand, no good. Sherrod battling for the rebound, loose, squirts away, scramble for it. Dug out by Barraclough. Here comes Geneva. Ulmer leads the break, 3 on 2. Kick it out to Moon, 3, Moon, no good. Rebound Hudson. The teams are combined 0 for 22 in the second quarter. Hazley right corner, 3, up, rims out, no good. And it remains 17-15 with 5:17 to go in the half. Right of the lane with it is Barraclough. To Ulmer posting up with the left hand and good. Ulmer got position inside for her first basket of the night, and that breaks the scoreless drought with 5:08 to go in the second quarter. And Grove City will take a timeout, which probably everybody could use. Full timeout. Geneva leads by 4 on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Grove City ball coming out of a timeout. Each team has taken a timeout in the second quarter. 19-15 the lead for Geneva. As the shot made by Ulmer was the first make for either team in the second quarter. McDowell right corner, 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. Sherrod grabs the rebound, Sherrod underneath, back to McDowell right wing, she'll try it again. 3 ball, off the mark, no good. Sherrod tips it out to McDowell. Wolverines will try it again. McDowell to Hannon, right wing, Thompson open. Thompson 3 off the mark, no good. Cousins with the rebound for Geneva. Grove City now 0 of 11 from the floor in the second quarter. Geneva at 1 of 17. Cousins left side to Schoaf. Now back to Cousins, 3 on the way, off the mark, doesn't go. Meredith Sherrod the rebound for the Wolverines. Give it off to Polchinski. Polchinski left of the lane, she'll go all the way. Layup is up and good. The Wolverines break through. Polchinski to the rack. First points of the night for Mara. First points of the quarter for Grove City. 19-17, 4:09 to go first half. Cousins left side. Cousins into the corner, dribbling around a screen. Cousins posting up. Turns around in the paint, jumper short. Hannon with the rebound for Grove City. Here come the Wolverines. In spite of the cold shooting for Grove City, only down 2. Geneva's also been cold. Hannon down the lane, up with the right hand, off the rim, no. Cousins clears the glass for Geneva. Ahead to Moon, ball knocked away, steal by Polchinski. Polchinski a clean steal, she'll go all the way, puts it up and in. Polchinski the steal and the score, and the Wolverines have knotted it up at 19. 19 all with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Coming up at the half, we will have scoring stats, look at the PAC scoreboard, and take a look at the men's game later tonight. Thompson lost the handle, threw it right to Hannon. Here comes Grove City, a chance to take the lead. Hannon to the line, to the lane, leaves it for the trailer. Polchinski puts it up, and she's fouled. And Mara Polchinski will shoot 2 with 3:10 to go in the half. Fouls on Moon, her first. Hertzler and Ulmer back in for Grove City. Hannon, Thompson, and Polchinski remain out there. We'll get you the subs for Geneva in a moment. Polchinski gets that one to go. Got the roll. She has scored 5 in a row for Grove City, and it's 2019. Polchinski on the season coming in at 81%. Monica Lammy in for the first time. McCullough back in for Geneva. Polchinski short on that one. Rebound tipped around, and Garvin grabs it on a run out for Geneva. And then Garvin lost it because Thompson dislodged it. It will be Geneva ball in the forecourt. Cousins, Garvin, McCullough, Monica Lammy, and Barraclough rounding out the lineup. Lammy, a sophomore from Panama City, Panama. Cousins working on Ulmer. Cousins up with the right hand and good. Cousins put it on the deck. She has 10, the first double-digit score of the night, and it's 21-20. Hertzler across the lane from left to right, finds Ulmer. Emma Ulmer, a pump fake out to Thompson. Thompson around Cousins, whips it left corner. Polchinski catch and shoot 3. No. Rebound. Barraclough with it for Geneva, and she's fouled. Hertzler a reach in. That'll be Haley's second, team third, and Geneva will have the ball near midcourt. Anna Ulmer back in, Cousins out with 2:34 to go in the half. Garvin to inbound, into Barraclough. Hands it back to Garvin in the corner. Skip left side for Lammy, Monica Lammy. Working against Hertzler. Lammy inside, up with the right hand, and good. Monica Lammy into the scoring column. 23-20, Geneva back on top by 3. Left side, Thompson, 3 on the way, good. BT with a 3 ball to tie it up at 23. Thompson, first points of the night for her. Ties it up at 23 with 2 minutes to go in the half. 5th 3 of the year for Bethany. Anna Ulmer, left wing, lefty 3, good. Ulmer knocks down the triple. Ulmer's 9th of the season. Geneva back on top. 26-23. 1:40 to go in the half. Team starting to thaw out a little bit. Hannon right of the lane, jump shot no good. And Barraclough grabs a defensive rebound. Geneva a 30-29 edge on the glass in the first half. There have been ample rebound opportunities tonight for both teams. Garvin, 3, rattles around and pops out, no good. Ball loose in the lane. Lammy digs it out and will be called for the travel. She was on the ground and then started to get up, and it will be Grove City basketball. Moon back in for Geneva. McCullough out. Hertzler out for the Wolverines, and Nevaeh Ewing, 5'10 senior from Knock, in for the first time. Going to give the Wolverines a shot in the arm from the perimeter, perhaps. She'll get it into Polchinski in the backcourt. 26-23 Geneva. Geneva led by 2 at the quarter break. Garvin picks the pocket of Polchinski. Garvin pulls up, jumper on the way off the backboard, no good, and Ewing grabs the rebound. Ewing in some trouble, tries to outlet, intercepted by Moon inside to Garvin, who puts it up, and she's fouled by Polchinski. Wolverines committing the turnover, and Polchinski picks up the foul. Garvin will go back to the line. And Garvin, 2 for 4 at the line in the first quarter, back to the stripe. 2 points for the PAC's leading scorer on the season. First one up and good, 27-23. Second one on the way, and good. She has hit 3 in a row at the foul line. And it's 28-23. Under a minute to go, first half here at the Grove City College Arena. Thompson into the lane, nearly lost it, gets it down low for Ulmer, puts it up and in. Emma Ulmer with her first basket of the second quarter. 28-25, Wolverines back within 3. Differential of about 18 seconds between shot and game clock. Garvin's entry knocked away. Thompson used the inside hand to come out of there with it. Polchinski ahead to Ewing. Ewing into the lane to Ulmer. Give and go back to Ewing. Put it up. Rattled out. No good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Geneva. Ewing probably had a little bit more time than she realized. Couldn't get it to go, but the Wolverines do keep possession. Shot clock at 20. Game clock 25.4. Wolverines will inbound out of a 1-4. Thompson to Ulmer. Hands it back to Thompson. And Ulmer's going to be called for an illegal screen. That'll be her third, team 5th. No free throws because it's an offensive foul. Lammy on the receiving end of that one, but it will be Geneva ball with 23 seconds to go in the half. Ulmer out, Katie Hoff in for the first time tonight. Hoff, 5'11 junior from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. Lammy up and rattled a little bit, but she's going to be checked out. Cousins back in. Now Geneva can go for the final shot of the half, although it's not really Geneva's nature. 23 seconds is a long possession for Geneva. We'll see what the GTs do. Cousins, the foul line, gives it back to Garvin. Garvin doubled for a moment out to Cousins. 12 seconds to go in the half. Cousins right of the lane. Cousins to the block. Cousins looking. She's in some trouble. 6 seconds. Garvin with it. Garvin kick over to Anna Ulmer. 2 seconds. Ulmer to beat the buzzer. Short rebound. Collected by Garvin. That is the end of the half. And we'll go to the locker room with Geneva on top. 28-25. 28-25. Geneva with the lead. We'll come back with a first half recap after this. Here on the home of the Wolverines. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Back here in the Grove City College Arena, 28-25, Geneva with the lead here at the break. Both teams coming in at 4-3 in the President's Athletic Conference. And Geneva led by 2 at the the quarter break, 17-15. As neither team could buy a basket early on in that second quarter. Geneva missed its first 17 shots. Grove City missed its first 8. Right now it is 28-25. We'll have more halftime after this on the home of the Wolverines.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound, chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Halftime here in the Grove City College Arena, and it is 28-25 Geneva with the lead. Wolverines led in the first half. Mara Polchinski with 5, 4 each for Clara Hannon, Meredith Sherrod, and Emma Ulmer. On the Geneva side, Alex Cousins leading the way with 10, along with 8 rebounds. Mackenzie Barraclough 5, and Anna Ulmer with 5. Looking at personal fouls on the Grove City side, it is Emma Ulmer with 3, Haley Hertzer with 2. For Geneva, Emily Garvin, Alex Cousins, and Anna Ulmer each have 2. We'll take a break and look at the PAC scoreboard when we come back here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
(28-25), the Geneva women leading Grove City here at the break. Taking a look at the PAC scoreboard elsewhere. Final today on the women's side, it was Waynesburg defeating Franciscan 84-63. Other women's games ongoing right now. Halftime, St. Vincent leading at Bethany 39-34. Middle of the second quarter, Allegheny leading at Westminster 27-22. Early second quarter, W&J on top of Teal 19-6. And a men's final from today. They played a matinee at Waynesburg. And the Waynesburg men pull out a 76-71 win over Franciscan. Of course, tonight, later tonight here at 7:30 or so. Probably looking. First half took a while. Might not be a 7:30 tip, but either way, we'll get started sometime after 7:30. The men's game, Grove City and Geneva, the 187th all-time meeting between those programs, a series that dates back to 1899. Grove City leads the series 102-84. Geneva won all 3 last year, however, including a 68-67 win over the Wolverines in the PAC semis down in Beaver Falls. Isaac Massey's three-point play with 1 second to go, sending Geneva to the PAC championship game and ultimately to the conference title. So that's coming up later tonight. Grove City and Geneva renewing acquaintances. Wolverines will be at Bethany on Saturday and then at Waynesburg to conclude the first half of the schedule. They'll be back home. We have a doubleheader here, 1 o'clock on Saturday the 18th. Don't forget, 1 week from tonight, the Grove City men's volleyball team begins its maiden voyage. Wolverines will host Penn State Barron, 7 o'clock, and we'll have the video here on the Wolverine Sports Network. 28-23 is your score. 28-25 is your score. Well, the third quarter when we come back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO. Windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you know, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Wolverines will have the ball to start the second half, going right to left in the white jerseys, red numbers and letters, and red trim. Geneva on the road with a 28-25 lead. Geneva sporting the black threads tonight, old gold numbers and letters, and old gold trim. It's been a tight one throughout. Grove City down 3, but the opening possession of the second half. The second half is underway. Each team has its starting 5 on the floor to begin. Quarter number 3, and immediately a foul will be called. It's going to be on Emily Garvin, her third. Garvin picks up her third foul, and that is a developing situation 7 seconds in to the second half. Geneva will get it back on the turnover, however, as Thompson's inbounds was deflected by Garvin. Thompson went to grab it, and she grabbed it, but she still had a foot out of bounds. But Grove City turns it over to begin the second half. Garvin left side with it. Geneva going left to right, shovels it out to Anna Ulmer, excuse me. Finds Moon on the left wing, back to Garvin. Garvin right-hand dribbled, Cousins, reversal on the right side. Moon, 13 to shoot. Moon, working near side for Barraclough. Cousins with it. Cousins posting up on David Sizer. Cousins muscling it in, up with the right hand, no good. Gets her own rebound, second try deflected. Ball knocked out of bounds and off of Meredith Sherrod. It will stay Geneva ball, the shot clock at 20. Both teams have had numerous opportunities inside and have not been able to cash in tonight. Baseline inbound, deflected out of bounds. It goes off of Cousins, and Grove City will get it back. Turnover number 11 for Geneva. Grove City, 8 turnovers so far tonight. Remains 28-25, 9:17 to go in the third. David Sizer right wing, far block to Sherrod. Working on Cousins. Kick out to Hannon. Hannon into the lane. Hannon down low. Sherrod pops open. Lefty layup is good. Meredith Sherrod. She has 6. 28-27. In the paint. Barraclough steps through up with the left hand. It is short. Ball knocked out of bounds by David Sizer. And Grove City Geneva, keeps possession. Barraclough to trigger. Finds Garvin on the block and back to Barraclough. Mackenzie Barraclough gives it off to Ulmer. Emma Ulmer, 2 and a 3, or Anna Ulmer. Ball knocked away from Ulmer. Grabbed by Polchinski. Ahead to Thompson. Thompson right of the lane. Thompson lost the handle out of bounds. Well, just slipped out of her hands. And it goes back to Geneva. Exchange of turnovers. Anna Ulmer in the backcourt. We'll give it to Garvin. Garvin along the left sideline. And she lost it out of bounds. So turnovers are becoming an epidemic here in the third quarter. Geneva maintaining the lead, 28-27, each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Right side, David Sizer with it. To Sherrod on the block. Sherrod across the lane, out to Thompson. Thompson, 3 ball, got it! Grove City leads. Bethany's second 3 of the night. Thompson, second triple of the night in Grove City. It's been a while since the Wolverines had the lead. Geneva looks to answer. Garvin with it. Barraclough on the left wing to Garvin. Garvin gives off to Barraclough, left baseline drive. Moon left of the lane, out to Cousins. Cousins reversal right side to Anna Ulmer. Ulmer back to Moon, 6 to shoot. Cousins right wing, hoists a 3 on the way. Too strong, no good, and Meredith Sherrod with the rebound, and she is fouled in the backcourt. Foul goes on Moon, Jesse Moon's second, team second. Feel the momentum has shifted a little bit towards the Wolverines. Not, fully certainly, but Wolverines certainly think have a little bit more to be excited about right now in this third quarter than does Geneva. But a long way to go. And it's, again, just a 2-point game, 7:44 to go. But it's been such an uphill battle for the Wolverines offensively, as it has for Geneva, too. Let's can't sugarcoat it. Both teams have struggled from the floor tonight. Polchinski with it. Left wing to David Sizer. David Sizer across the lane, threads the needle to Sherrod on the block. She's doubled, and it's ripped out of there by Barraclough. So Geneva comes up with a takeaway. Garvin over the timeline with it, working on Bethany Thompson. Garvin right-hand dribble. Garvin down the lane up with the right hand, and good. Emily Garvin's first field goal of the night. Garvin was 6, and we are deadlocked at 30 with 7:17 to go in the third. Hannon back up top to Polchinski. Polchinski drives it, stripped. Garvin the steal. Garvin throws it ahead to Moon. Moon down court, in on Hannon, puts it up off the backboard, no good. Sherrod the rebound. Get off to Hannon and head to Polchinski. Wolverines trying to beat the 10 count. And boy, they beat it by about a 16th of a second. Sherrod finds Thompson in the corner. 3 ball doesn't go. Garvin rebound for Geneva. She's tied up. Arrow belongs to the Golden Tornadoes with 6:46 to go in the third. Grove City 11 of 40 from the floor tonight, 28%. Geneva 10 of 46 for 22%. Wholesale changes for each team. Schoaf and McCullough back in for Geneva. Joining Cousins, Hazley, and Thompson also back in, along with Barraclough. Hazley, Hudson, Devlin, Emma Ulmer, McDowell, the Grove City 5. And McDowell with a steal, jumped the passing lane. Thompson threw it to her. Here come the Wolverines, 3-on-2. Hudson to the right wing. Geneva recovers defensively. Devlin's open top of the key. Finds Hazley, baseline drive. Hazley, lefty layup, doesn't go. McCullough the rebound. It's a good move, just couldn't get it to go. Both teams have had a lot of those tonight. The shot selection's been okay, just the shot making has not been there. Cousins posting up, works it down low for the back cutter. McCullough puts it up, off the rim. Emma Ulmer the rebound. Ulmer with Cousins draped all over her. Ahead to McDowell, right side. McDowell called for the travel. It goes back to Geneva with 6:03 to go in quarter number 3. Cousins skip right corner. Thompson, lefty three on the way and good. Rattled around and popped in. Aislinn Thompson's 3. First points of the night for her. Geneva leads. Thompson hits the 3, her 21st of the season, and Geneva back on top, 33-30. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Devlin left side. Devlin around a screen. Devlin into the paint, and it's blocked out of bounds by Cousins. 12 on the shot clock. Anna Ulmer back in, Cousins out. And Geneva's done a good job of managing Cousins. She got the 2 fouls in the second quarter, but has been able to avoid getting the third. Getting to the point now where it does not become as big of a factor. Hudson in the paint to McDowell. McDowell dump it inside. Emma Ulmer, and she's fouled down low just before the shot clock expired. Wolverines were playing it close, but the foul will be called inside. And it goes on Schoaf, her first, team third. Schoaf picks up the foul, her first, team third, and Emma Ulmer lined to the left. First one is good for the 6'3 junior. 5 for Emma Ulmer. So Emma Ulmer with 5 points and 3 fouls. Geneva's Anna Ulmer, 5 points and 2 fouls. And now Emma takes the scoring lead. She goes 2 for 2, and it's 33-32 with 5:20 to go in the third. Barraclough near wing to McCullough. McCullough right of the lane with it, posting up, moves it back over to Anna Ulmer. Thompson to Ulmer, top of the key, 3 over her sister, long, no good. The rebound grabbed by Emma Ulmer after the box out on twin sister Anna. Hazley left side to Devlin. Devlin across the lane up top. Ulmer with the ball fake. Emma around to Anna Ulmer, pulls up jumper on the way, rimmed out, no good. Rebound tipped over to Barraclough for Geneva. 4:49 to go in the half, or the quarter, 33-32. Thompson, about a 25-footer, pops out, doesn't go. Devlin the rebound for the Wolverines. Thompson, a pretty good three-point shooter. Hit one earlier in the quarter to give Geneva the lead. Emma Ulmer, right block, knocked away by Anna Ulmer. Grove City turns it over for the 13th time tonight. Barraclough into the forecourt. Runner up and off the front of the iron, no good. Emma Ulmer rebound. Ulmer pushes ahead to Hudson on the left wing. Hudson streaking to the baseline, cut off. Finds Devlin left side, up top, Hazley's open. 3, Hazley rattles around and drops in. Hazley's first basket of the night, and the Wolverines lead. 35-33, pass at midcourt, stolen by McDowell, lays it up, missed the layup. .357 to go, and we've reached the third quarter media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Grove City on top by a pair, 35-33. We'll be back after this timeout on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, You can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the WASPs. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Hudson, Hazley, Hertzler, Ulmer, and Devlin for Grove City. Garvin, Moon, Cousins, Lammy, and Schoaf for Geneva. Geneva ball in the backcourt. Grove City up 2 with 3:57 to go in the third. Each team with 3 timeouts. Moon stripped in the backcourt. It's loose, and Garvin with it for Geneva. Outlet down court over everybody's head. Can Moon get there? She does. She saves it, throws it to Emma Ulmer, and the Wolverines have it. Good defense by the Wolverines. Hertzler stripped from behind, however. Ball knocked away by Moon. She had a foot out of bounds, and it will stay Grove City basketball. At times, the turnovers have mounted, and both teams, as we said, have struggled to make shots. But both teams they've been in fourth gear in terms of effort and intensity from the opening whistle. Certainly hasn't been a case of lack of want to or anything, just the ball's not gone through the cylinder very often tonight for either team. But it's a 2-point game, 3.5 minutes to go third quarter. Geneva back in the tandem 2-3. Hertzler right of the lane, up top to Hazley. 3, got it! Reese Hazley, a pair of threes in the quarter. It's a 5-point lead. Reese Hazley, who'd been in a little bit of a shooting slump as of late, starting to break out of it. Corner 3 long by Schoaf. Weak side rebound, and a foul will be called. A couple of players go down like dominoes. It's going to go on Garvin. That's number 4 on her. Garvin's 4th, team 4th. The leading scorer in the PAC, Emily Garvin, has picked up her 4th with 3:06 to go in the third. She will check out, you have to think, probably for the duration of the third quarter. Thompson back in for Geneva. Geneva will stay in the, looks like it's an extended 2-3, it would appear. Thompson left corner for Grove City. Thompson, right-hand dribble, finds Hazley to the high post, Hannon. Hannon doubled. Hannon working right of the lane. Bullet up top to Polchinski, left side Thompson. 10 to shoot, Sherrod on the block around Thompson. Up too strong, no good. Hannon rebound, puts it up off the rim, and rebound snagged by Alex Cousins. Cousins in trouble, throws it back over her shoulder and found Lammy. That was nifty. Lammy lost it for a moment, but regains it. Cousins top of the key with it. Cousins to the block. Pivots, swings it left side. 3 from Thompson on the way, no good. Polchinski grabs the defensive rebound for Grove City. Polchinski with her 4th board of the night. The ball's knocked out of bounds far side. It will stay with the Wolverines. Haley Hertzler back in. Hazley out. Grove City a 40-39 edge on the glass. Check that, 41-40 is the stats update. Geneva 11 of 54 for the game. Grove City 13 of 49. And it's a 5-point lead, 38-33 for Grove City with 2:13 to go. Sherrod top of the circle with it, working on Cousins. Sherrod back up top to Hannon. 3 on the way, off the back of the iron. And the rebound is saved by Moon. Here comes Geneva. Thompson down court. Lammy behind the defense. No look pass. It's deflected. Goes out of bounds off Barraclough. It will be Grove City getting it back. One of the Wolverine defenders got a hand in there. May have been Hertzler. And it hit Barraclough and went out of bounds. And Geneva turns it over for the 17th time tonight. The first 16 have led to 16 Grove City points. Minute 50 to go in the third. Wolverines are in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter also. Polchinski left side, shovels it out to Thompson. She turns the corner. Thompson down the lane up the right hand, and she's fouled. Bethany Thompson will shoot 2 with a minute 43 to go in quarter number 3. Fouls on Thompson, her first, team 5th. Lammy out, McCullough back in for Geneva. Bethany Thompson back to the line. She went 0 for 2 in the first quarter at the line and misses that one as well. She was 9 of 10 on the season coming in, but that percentage has dropped from 90 to 69 as she is now 9 of 13. Line to the left. Up and good. 7th point of the night for Bethany Thompson. 39-33. Steal in the backcourt. Polchinski comes up with it. Shot blocked by Barraclough. Barraclough in the backcourt is fouled. Thompson going for the steal in the double team. Instead, she'll be whistled for the foul. Her first, and Grove City's first in the third quarter. .137 to go, third quarter, 39-37. Grove City on top. This is a 9-0 run for the Wolverines over the last 4+ minutes. We were tied at 30, and then Thompson broke the tie with a 3, but since then the Wolverines have scored 9 straight. Hazley a couple threes in there. Thompson with a free throw as well. That was the last point put up on the board. Moon top of the key with it to Cousins right wing, right side McCullough, 15 to shoot. Destiny to McCullough. Out of Austintown Fitch, working on Thompson. McCullough to the block, up with the right hand and good. Strong move from McCullough. She has 4, first field goal of the night. 39-35 with 1:07 to go. Sherrod down the lane, up with the right hand and good. Sherrod answers, lead back to 6. McCullough on the baseline, throws a bullet out to Thompson. For Cousins, long 3, no good. Rebound along the near side. McCullough was battling for it. She couldn't grab it. Polchinski with it. Polchinski in trouble in the backcourt, able to find Hannon, and here comes Grove City. Hannon to the line, to the lane, left corner. Hertzler, 3 ball, got it! Haley Hertzler hits a 3. 44-35, largest lead of the night for Grove City. Thompson drives in and draws a foul. Foul will go on Hertzler, her 3rd. And it puts Thompson on the line to shoot 2. Thompson line to the right. And the first one is good. 44-36. Thompson 4 of 5 at the line on the season. 4 points for the sophomore from Lincoln Park. Buries that one as well. And Grove City's lead trimmed to 7. But the Wolverines can go for the final shot of the period. They also have the arrow. They could double up on the possessions. Double team in the backcourt. Polchinski finds Hannon. Down to 22 seconds. Shot clock is off. Sarah Pfeiffer back in for Grove City. You know, she can knock down the long ball. 15 seconds to go. Polchinski working on Moon. Wolverines also in the bonus. 10 seconds to go. Thompson to the 3-point line. Thompson to Pfeiffer right wing. Threw her hands and out of bounds. Took her eye off it. And now Geneva will have 5 seconds with which to work. Grove City has 2 fouls to give. Inbound down court, and it's intercepted. It's a fair catch, more or less by Thompson. 2 seconds. Thompson lost it. Gets the hand and jump at the horn. Can't get it to go. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Wolverines have a 7-point lead. We'll come back with the final 10 minutes of regulation on the Wolverines Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
On to the fourth quarter. Grove City a 7-point lead. Wolverines are now shooting 28% for the game, 15 of 54. Geneva 12 of 56 for 21%. 43-42 the lead on the glass for Geneva. 19 Geneva turnovers, 14 for Grove City. Meredith Sherrod, the leading scorer for the Wolverines with 8. Bethany Thompson, 7 for Geneva. Alex Cousins, a 10-point, 10-rebound double-double. Grove City will have the ball to start the fourth, moving right to left. Sherrod will hand it off to Hannon. Hannon to the right block. Hannon puts it up and is blocked by Barraclough. And will be Geneva ball via the error. We'll go back to Geneva with 9:52 to go. Yeah, it's Geneva ball. A little bit of confusion. They did not switch the arrow at the quarter break, but it is Geneva ball, as Grove City, of course, had it to start the period. Full court pressure set up by Grove City. McCullough with it. Remember, Geneva, even though it's been a struggle offensively for the Tornadoes, they can put up a lot of points in a short amount of time. Geneva also very good in close games this year, 5-0 in games 6 points or less. Garvin at the foul line shovels it out to Anna Ulmer. Garvin back in with the 4 personals. Ulmer to McCullough, 10 to shoot. McCullough finds Cousins up top, and she walked with the ball. Did a little two-step at the top of the key, and Geneva turns it over for the 20th time tonight. Winner will get to 5-3 in the PAC, and get out of the logjam of teams at 4-3. Bethany's also 4-3. Bison are down 10, middle of the fourth against St. Vincent. Polchinski, right corner, 3, got it! Mara Polchinski hits a 3, and the Wolverines have their largest lead of the night. Cousins into the front court, knocked away. The Wolverines with a steal. 47-37. Wolverines trying to break open this one. Inside, Polchinski flashing up on the back cut, missed the layup. Garvin had the rebound, and then Polchinski clocked her. That would have been a big one. Instead, Polchinski picks up the foul, her second, team's first. Bethany Thompson out, Sherrod out. Emma Ulmer back in, Kaylee Devlin in for the Wolverines. 8:51 to go. 10-point lead for the Wolverines. Largest lead of the night for the Wolverines. Left wing Barraclough with it. No-look pass over to Destiny McCullough, and she's fouled. It goes on Emma Ulmer, her 4th. Each team has a starter with 4. Check that Ulmer didn't start, but plays starters minutes. 8:42 to go. Geneva ball on the baseline. Cousins with it, left wing. Hand off to Garvin. She's the Geneva starter with 4. Garvin working on Devlin. Cross court to Barraclough. Pass took her out of bounds. Goes back to the Wolverines. Katie Hoff back in for the Wolverines. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Geneva. It'll be a 30, and it becomes a media timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Grove City leading by a score of 47-37. We'll come back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
.32 to go. Don't forget, later tonight, men's action, Grove City and Geneva. We'll have it on the men's basketball channel at athletics.gcc.edu. Couple of updates. St. Vincent leading Bethany 66-56 with 6 minutes to go. Wolverines will be at Bethany Saturday, 1 p.m. tip-off down in the Northern Panhandle. WJ leading Teal at the half, 29-10. And middle of the third, Westminster and Allegheny. Allegheny up 46-32. That's in the middle of the third. 8:28 to go in this one. Grove City up 10 and with the basketball. Moving left or right to left. Hazley with it. Finds David Sizer off a screen. 3 ball off the mark. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Geneva, and Grove City keeps possession. Devlin, Hazley, Hoff, Hannon, and David Sizer. Omer, Cousins, Barraclough, Garvin, and McCullough, the Geneva 5. Baseline inbound comes out to Devlin. Devlin to the right block, posting up on McCullough. Devlin underneath the hoop and threw it away. Threw it to Garvin. Garvin down court. Garvin in on David Sizer. Pulls up jumper. Blocked by David Sizer. Garvin's second try. No, but a foul. And Garvin will go back to the line as Jaden David Sizer picks up her first foul of the 19th third. And Garvin to shoot 2. She's made 3 in a row at the line. 4 of 6 tonight.
2 shots now. 2.
Garvin line to the right, first one up and good. First point of the fourth quarter for Geneva. You heard referee Ron Connolly saying 2 shots and now 1. He, Ron Leeds, and Colleen Thompson officiating tonight's PAC battle. Garvin goes 2 for 2 and 47-39. Wolverines up 8 with 8:04 to go. No lead safe when you play Geneva, though, the way Geneva plays. Geneva, a very explosive offensive team. Wolverines have kept the lid on them a lot of the night. Hazley pull-up jumper in the lane, good. Reese Hazley heating up, 8 all in the second half. Hazley's first 2-pointer of the game, 49-39, lead back to 10. Cousins right wing, 3, high arcing shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hazley battling for it, had it, lost it, still loose. It goes out of bounds off of Cousins' leg. And will be Grove City basketball. That ball came off and had some English on it. Eventually hit various hands and legs and went out off of Geneva. It'll be Grove City ball. McCullough out, Moon in for Geneva. Hertzler for Devlin on the Grove City side. Hoff exits, Meredith Sherrod back in for Grove City. Sherrod and Hazley leading the team with 8. Hertzler left side. Has it knocked away by Moon. 7:27 left. Shot clock at 22. Hazley to trigger. Looking for Hannon. She can't handle it. Moon comes out of there with it for Grove City. Moon baseball pass over everybody's head. Airmailed that one out of bounds, and an exchange of turnovers. It will be Grove City basketball with 7:22 left. Hannon to inbound. Hazley in the backcourt with it. Hazley is fouled, and it's going to go on Cousins, her third, team first. Cousins picks up her third. Garvin was in the area. She didn't commit the foul, obviously, but I'm sure she probably held her breath for a moment. Garvin out there with 4 fouls. 7:10 to go. Sherrod with it. Sherrod right of the lane. It's knocked away. Sherrod had it, lost it. Cousins with the steal. Cousins to the top of the key. Leaves it for the trailer Garvin. Bounce pass to Anna Ulmer. Ulmer up with the left hand and good. Anna Ulmer's first points of the second half. 49-41. Ulmer scored 5 in the second quarter, but had been blanked since then. And now an illegal screen is going to be called on Sherrod. Sherrod's first, team fourth. Geneva's in the bonus for the rest of the night now. The 4 fouls on Grove City. 6:47 to go. Again, Geneva will shoot 2 the rest of the night. Polchinski, Hazley, Hudson, Sherrod, Hertzler, the Grove City 5. Garvin into Cousins. They're joined by Moon, Anna Ulmer, and Barraclough. A tenuous 8-point lead for Grove City. Cousins cut off on the baseline, finds Ulmer right wing. Ulmer 3 on the way. Too strong, no good. Rebound in the near corner. Barraclough able to save it. Threw it out of bounds off of the back of Haley Hertzler. And the shot clock will be set at 20 on the offensive rebound. Sideline inbound coming from Moon. Cousins to Ulmer, left side Barraclough. Barraclough picks up the dribble, works it inside. Cousins posting up jumper in the lane, no good. Reese Hazley flags down the rebound. Hazley will put it ahead. Might have gotten away with a carry there. Looked like it hung up on her hip. A couple double dribbles in the first half. Each team guilty of them. Wolverines might have gotten away with a violation there. We won't say anything. Left wing with it is Hertzler, top of the key to Hudson. Hudson right of the lane off to Hazley, 10 to shoot. Reese in the lane, 14-footer, got it. Hazley in double figures with 10. The lead back to 10. 51-41. Garvin left of the lane, Garvin to the block, glass rim good. Garvin's second field goal of the night. She's in double figures, and Grove City's lead cut back to 8. 10 for Garvin. She and Cousins leading the way for the Golden Tornadoes. Hazley, 3, good! Reese Hazley. She was cold Monday night. She is white hot tonight. 54-43, a baker's dozen for Reese Hazley. Barraclough trapped in the forecourt, throws it out of bounds off of Hudson. It will be Geneva ball just past midcourt. 5:18 to go. 54-43, Grove City on top. Thompson to inbound. Thompson checking in during the break. Near wing, Garvin has it. Lob to Cousins. Cousins facing up on Hudson. One rookie on another. Cousins back to Garvin, right side. Garvin on the baseline jumper up. Too strong, doesn't go. Sherrod with a defensive rebound for Grove City. Sherrod's 9th board of the night. Hudson near block. Shoves it down low. Polchinski open, missed the righty layup. Anna Ulmer with the rebound for Grove City. Or for Geneva, excuse me. Emma Ulmer's gotten a few for the Wolverines. Garvin left corner for Thompson. 3, rims out, no good. You don't want to leave Thompson open like that. Wolverines got away with it there. That one rims out. 4:36 to go. Polchinski to Hudson. Left side Thompson. Flashing open, Polchinski. Lefty layup is good on the back cut. That was pretty. Polchinski in double figures with 10. Largest lead of the night, 56-43. Thompson steps back, moving up top to Moon. Jesse Moon, far block, Anna Ulmer. In with a left hand up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it will be Geneva ball, Polchinski the last to touch it. Hannon and Hertzler in for Grove City. McCullough and Barraclough out. And we have reached the under 5 media timeout. Grove City on top, 56-43. We'll be back with more after this here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Geneva ball after the break, 4:07 to go. Geneva has a full and a 30 left. Grove City, 3 30-second timeouts left. Grove City up 13, Geneva with the basketball. Thompson will get it into Moon on the near side. Geneva going left to right on the black jerseys, old gold numbers and letters, old gold trim. Grove City, the home whites, red numbers and letters, red trim. Top of the key, Barraclough with it to Thompson right side. Thompson dumps it onto the baseline. Barraclough pops open. Shot with the right hand off the glass, no good. Bethany Thompson snags the rebound. Thompson steaming down court. Thompson pulls up on the block. Thompson off balance, up with the right hand and good. Bethany Thompson's first two-pointer of the night. She has 9. 58-43. Hertzler the steal at midcourt. Hertzler goes all the way. Lip is good. Haley Hertzler, her first two-pointer of the night. 60-43. Wolverines trying to break it open late here. 30-10 run. Since the third quarter, pass down court over everybody's head out of bounds. In Geneva, things have gone off the rails here in the fourth quarter. It'll be Grove City ball. Wolverines led 44-37 after 3. It's a 16-6 edge in the fourth. 35-15 edge in the second half. You want to elongate it out. Sherrod at the right elbow, back to the basket. Sherrod puts it on the floor, kick out to Hannon, left side, 3 ball, back of the rim, no good. Rebound picked out of there by Polchinski. Polchinski back to Hannon, catches the 2-hopper into the paint, and stolen by Cousins. Cousins, these are for the trailer, Thompson. 2:46 to go. Geneva needs some offense and in a hurry. Anna Ulmer with it. Ulmer down the lane, up to the left hand, and good. Anna Ulmer, strong move. She has 9, 60-45. .226 to go. Polchinski into the front court. Harassed by Destiny McCullough. Hannon has it stolen. Cousins the steal. Cousins kicks it out right wing for Aislinn Thompson. Thompson up top for Lammy, down low for Cousins, off her hands. Saved by McCullough, but throws it to Hannon, and the Wolverines have it. Cousins was open and just couldn't quite get it corralled. Geneva did everything right except the pass was just a tick high. And Geneva turns it over for the 25th time tonight. Wolverines with 20 points off the previous turnovers. 1:50 to go. Sherrod, turnaround jumper on the circle, back of the rim, doesn't go. Thompson flies in for the rebound. She gets tied up. The Wolverines have the arrow. Reese Hazley back in for Grove City. Hertzler out. Garvin and Schoaf return for Geneva. Will be Thompson to inbound out of a 1-4. Lob to Sherrod, deflected by Anna Ulmer. Sherrod looking to get it, and over to Hannon, now timeout Grove City. Wolverines take timeout. It is a 30. We'll take it also. Wolverines looking to close out this one. Back with more after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student-athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Wolverine basketball after the timeout with 1:42 to go. Wolverine still with 2 left. Geneva also 2. 60-45, Grove City closing in on its 5th league win of the season. Sherrod, right side, 5 to shoot. Hannon with it. Hannon drive into the lane. It's knocked away by Lammy and grabbed by Anna Ulmer. Outlet ahead to Monica Lammy, trying to track it down. She does. Down low for Ulmer underneath. Ulmer across the lane to Garvin. Garvin up with it, puts it up and in with the right hand. Emily Garvin with 8 in the second half, 12 for the game. 1:11 to go, 13-point game. A foul committed on the near side. Cousins going for the steal. That'll be her 4th, team 2nd. .106 to go. Polchinski will inbound at the hash mark on the near side in front of the Grove City bench. Hazley with it. So hand it over to Polchinski. 1 minute to go. Thompson doubled, back to Polchinski. Mara left side for Hazley. Hazley 13 points tonight, all in the second half. Reversal right side to Thompson. And the pass intercepted. Anna Ulmer using that long wingspan to come up with a takeaway. Shot inside by Garvin, no but a foul. And Emily Garvin back to the line with 46 seconds to go. Polchinski with the foul, her 3rd. Team 5th, Garvin shooting 2. Garvin has hit 5 in a row at the line tonight. She is 7 of 9. Excuse me, 6 of 8, I should say. Now 6 of 9. Garvin, 12 points tonight. Reigning PAC Player of the Week, scored 26 in the win Saturday over Westminster. Second one short, rebound, Cousins with it. Cousins pivots, jumper in the lane short, and Hannon battling for the rebound, but goes out of bounds off her leg, and it stays. Geneva ball with 39 seconds to go. Monica Lammy to inbound. Finds Garvin up top. Garvin into the lane. Anna Ulmer, three-point attempt on the way. Banks it home. Ulmer with 12. The lead cut to 10. Or was it a 2? Not sure if it was a 2 or a 3. She made it either way. We have a timeout on the floor. And it was a 2-pointer for Ulmer as Colleen Thompson comes over and flashes the 2 fingers. Ulmer in double figures with 11. Grove City taking the timeout with 35 seconds to go. Wolverines have 1 left. They, of course, can advance the ball into the front court after the timeout. Geneva still 2 timeouts left. Geneva has the arrow. Geneva 2 fouls to give also. Hazley will trigger. Hazley, Thompson, Hannon, Polchinski, and Sherrod for the Wolverines. Schoaf will guard the inbounder. Geneva will go for the steal, and then obviously a quick foul, you'd think. Hannon, back to Hazley, and out to Polchinski. And Geneva looks like he's going to play it out. Schoaf looked like she might have been trying to commit the foul, and she does. So Schoaf sent in as a designated fouler, committing the foul her second, team third. 27 and 6/10 seconds to go. Hazley in, finds Thompson near midcourt, over to Hannon. Hannon with a right-hand dribble. Left of the lane into the near corner. Bethany Thompson, three-pointer on the way, short. Anna Ulmer with the rebound, ahead to Cousins. 15 seconds to go, finds Lammy with it. Lammy, right side. Garvin, 3, no. Polchinski the rebound, and that'll do it. 6 seconds to go, and the Wolverines are getting to get a hard-earned win. It was not pretty, it was not easy, but it's a conference win, and the Wolverines are now 5-3 in the PAC. 60-49 is your final. We'll come back with a happy recap after this here on the home of the Wolverines.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Back here in the Grove City College Arena tonight, the Grove City women's basketball team, a 60-49 victory over Geneva. Wolverines improved to 5-3 in the PAC. Reese Hazley, game high 13 points to lead the way. Mara Polchinski with 10. Bethany Thompson added 9. Wolverines go to 5-3 in the conference. We will take a quick break. We'll come back with a full recap. We'll see if we can wrangle a post-game guest or two. All that and much, much more as Grove City gets the victory 60-49. We'll be back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
(60-49) your final. Grove City gets the win tonight over Geneva as the Wolverines trailed at the half 28-25. Actually took the lead going to the third 44-37, pulling away for a 60-49 victory for the Wolverines. We're going to, yep, come on in. Oops, you all right? Yeah. Okay, well, we don't want you getting hurt. We don't want anybody getting hurt, but especially when you score 13 in the second half. And we have our post-game guest here. We don't have an official player of the game award. There were a lot of players that stood out for the Wolverines, but certainly the young lady to my left, Reese Hazley, stood out tonight. 13 points all in the second half. Reese, congratulations on a big win.
Thank you, Briggs. Yeah, definitely a little scrappy there, but we came out with it, and that was huge, yeah.
You know, Monday night, the shots weren't falling for you. First half, they weren't falling for you.
No, not at all.
But second half, they were. Is it a matter of just continuing to have confidence and figure, eventually they're going to start falling again?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Just believing that, if I keep shooting, they'll fall finally. And that's something that we said in the locker room at halftime too, because I don't think anybody's shots were really falling there in the first half.
They were not.
So so coach just told us keep shooting, and that was kind of my mindset going into this second half.
Wolverines were 7 of 13 from the field in the fourth quarter, and overall in the second half, 13 of 29. 6 of 11 on threes in the second half after 2 of 14. But tonight, I think, again, looking at the scoring column again, there are a lot of things that, whoops, we don't want that. A lot of things other than just scoring, certainly, but you had 13 tonight. Mara Polchinski, 10. 9 for Bethany Thompson. Meredith with 8. 6 for Emma Ulmer off the bench. It's every night. A lot of people making contributions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Oh, there we go.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's huge, like, people step up to make plays whenever we need to make plays. And that's just like, that's the biggest part about our team is just, staying scrappy, like I said, but like keeping our heads in it, even when it's not falling, just so that when we are on, we have that momentum, have that energy to just keep going and keep rolling with that momentum and energy.
Your role this year is a little different in the fact that you started last year. You're the first, essentially, when the next 5 comes in, you're third on the team in minutes, so you're playing starters minutes, just not starting. But how's that adjustment been for you? It seems like that you've adjusted well to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a different adjustment, but coming in with that like second group there, I've had like the opportunity to lead and to like guide, especially with 2 freshmen in that second lineup, which has been fun to just see how they develop, but also like see how kind of that chemistry has built with that second lineup, but also too, like you said, getting those starter minutes, so getting in with the starters and like feeding off of their energy, feeding off their momentum, and just going in like it's natural.
Wolverines getting the win now, 5-3 in the PAC, 7-6 overall, 60-49, joined by Reese Hazley, game high, 13 points tonight, 5 of 10 from the field, all 13 in the second half. So Reese, obviously, got a couple of road games upcoming. You're getting in the middle part of that conference schedule, but it seems like the freshmen have come a long way. Good leadership from a large senior group, and you've played a lot of basketball as well. You in the junior class. Just kind of, it seems like things are really starting to click. Again, the shots weren't falling tonight, but it wasn't for a lack of trying or execution, things like that. Just seems like this team is the era is certainly pointing up.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we want. Coach talks about we don't want our peak to be like now. We want to be on our upward progress right now, and we want our peak to be in February in tournament time. And and that's what it's looking like. It looks like we're about a peak here in February, and just ready for those PAC like tournament time PAC playoff games. And got some big road games coming up, but I have faith that we're going to be executing well, and just belief in my team that we're going to keep that progress going upward.
I've done this quite a while now, and I've seen some teams that peaked, whether it was high school or college or even professionally, that peaked in January, and that's not good come February. But I agree with you. I think this team has its best basketball ahead of them, and when you score 13 and a half, that's I like that. Reese Hazley, congratulations. I know you have some family and friends here. We'll let you go chat with them, but thanks for joining us. Great job. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Best of luck at Bethany, and we will see you and the Wolverines here back home on the 18th.
Awesome. Thanks, see you, Briggs.
That's Reese Hazley, the junior guard from Deer Lakes, a game high 13 points tonight as the Wolverines get the win 60-49. Hazley 13, Mara Polchinski 10, Bethany Thompson 9, Meredith Sherrod with 8, Emma Ulmer 6, Haley Hertzler 5, 4 for Clara Hannon, 3 for Alexa McDole. Then Jaden David Sizer, Sarah Pfeiffer, Nevaeh Ewing, Katie Hoff, Kaylee Devlin all played, did not score. For Geneva, Emily Garvin led the way with 12, Anna Ulmer 11, Alex Cousins with 10. Then 5 each for Aislinn Thompson and Mackenzie Barraclough. 4 for Destiny McCullough. And a basket for Monica Lammy. Emma Bramson, Libby Campbell, along with Abby Schoaf, Libby Mala, and Jesse Moon all played, did not score. Grove City shot 22 of 67, 33%. Geneva 17 of 71 for 24%. Geneva 51 rebounds, Barraclough and Cousins with 12 each. Grove City 51 rebounds, so it ended up even on the glass. 9 rebounds for Sherrod, 7 for Polchinski. Haley Hertzler 4 assists tonight, 4 steals for Polchinski. And Garvin 4 steals on the Geneva side. 60-49 your final. Grove City goes to 5-3 in the PAC. Geneva drops to 4-4. And with that, we are going to wrap up game 1 of our doubleheader. We'll take a quick break. What will happen? This stream will end as soon as the closing billboard plays. It'll end, and then we'll be on in about 5 minutes or so with game 2. That'll be the men's game between Grove City and Geneva. You want to go to the men's channel at athletics.gcc.edu. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long for now. We'll be back with the men's game here on the home of the Wolverines. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.